I'm just going to start with talking about the live show, because I think that's obviously the most human way we can connect with our audience as an indie artist. What makes a great live show?
So in a day and age now where CDs aren't being sold, the most important thing that we can do is get on the road and tour. And in order to build our live audience, we need to connect with our audience. So that involves, as you know, in relation to your live show, having a great live show that people will walk away and be impressed by. Scoring some good support slots with some bands that are already filling rooms so that you're connecting with group of people who is your new demographic, having great stage presence, singing on key, keeping the audience engaged, and then as soon as that show is finished, getting your bum to the merch tent and connecting with your fans.
Yeah, I think that's a really, really good point, actually, because I know, some artists don't do that. They get up and do the show and then off they go. And I always say to them, get off that stage, get down there and meet your audience. How important is it for them to get in there and really meet their audience and build a relationship?
It's everything. So not only can you connect with your audience just through your live show and through merch. So, if people aren't buying CDs now, what are they going to take home that is yours? How do you represent yourself in the merch desk that isn't a CD anymore? So thinking about different things that you can sell on the merch desk that is a part of your authentic brand, and then talking with fans as well, taking pictures with them, telling them where you're going to be next, seeing where the after party is, seeing if you can go to the after party and hang out or jam or whatever, because essentially these days when we can't afford hotel rooms, we're going to be staying with people that we've met from the last tour. So connection is everything.
It is, it really is, I agree. 100%. And on that note, let's take that topic a little bit wider and talk about connection of the creative community at large. We all know each other, artists know each other, we help each other out. How do you think artists can nurture that creative community around them?
I think it's about properly connecting with fellow musicians. So creating jam nights if they don't already exist, or helping someone out with merch if they need it, sharing their friends' gigs that are coming up, going to their music gigs for other musicians and supporting them that way. If you're playing a slot, stick around and watch the band that's after you, or come early and make sure that you're there to support the band, and share information. Share information, share triumphs, share your tribulations. Be honest in different hurdles that you're facing, knowing that someone else in your community will have probably already gone through it, will probably have an answer for you or some insight into it, or just by sharing your own story, others won't feel so alone as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. And I think, I really admire the way you've done that. You've created a community around you, and it's a beautiful thing to be part of that. What's the key point here?
I think it's just that key. I think connection is key.
Connection is key.
Because, we don't go to a workplace. We don't work 9 to 5. What we have is each other. So that as creatives, which goes for photographers, videographers, all the creative community that all feed into the music industry, the more connected we are, the more we'll thrive and shine together. So
totally.
It's key.
Yeah, babe, thank you. If you could choose, if you were going to create a famous musician version of yourself,
yes,
whose voice would you choose to have?
My own.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, my own.
Yeah.
I'm about to delve into the musical world myself.
So you are your own spirit animal?
Yes. Beyonce is my spirit animal. That is 100% non-negotiable. I often ask myself daily, what would Beyonce do in this situation?
And she would say that.
Yes. So Beyonce is my spirit animal, but in relation to someone's voice, it's my own, because I'm just about to find it myself.
Oh, that's awesome. And I wish you so much luck with that.
We're going to rock this shit.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, it's going to be big.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
See you soon.